This is the afternoon weather update. This is for Thursday, the 28th of September. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather, dry for a while. However, there's a sign we might have a chance of rain toward the end of next week, and after that, a change to noticeably cooler air. And a new tropical storm is formed out in the Atlantic. So, got some stuff to talk about today. This is the upper air look across the country. Got that upper low that continues north of the state near Detroit. And again, there's troughing extending south from that. And that's pulled down a little cooler air into the state today. And actually, we've also got some cold air damming with cooler air dropping in from the east. There's the visible satellite view. A cloudless sky for the northern half of the state. Some clouds over southwest Alabama. But under those clouds, no rain. We've got some rain north of the state over parts of Tennessee and offshore in the Gulf of Mexico. And again, numbers are down today. Temperatures are below what they've been in recent days. For example, Birmingham at 79, Anniston 77. We've got 77 degrees for Alexander City. And working your way to the east, Augusta, Georgia 69. And again, that's that CAD, cold air damming, the wedge, if you will. Mobile 77 because of clouds. So numbers are down considerably today. In fact, these temperatures are below average for the end of September here. Watch warning map, very quiet today. Flash flood watches around El Paso, Texas, and also up around New York City. No organized severe storms expected through tonight. Tomorrow, a marginal risk over parts of the Dakotas and Minnesota and Nebraska. And day 3, Saturday, no organized severe weather expected. Here's the rain for the next 7 days. This is valid through Thursday morning of next week. And how about nothing? And again, maybe a little bit for the Tennessee Valley. And again, we're seeing increasing evidence a surface front could bring some showers in here by late Thursday or Thursday night of next week. But still, it looks pretty dry for the next 7 days. Here's a look at the tropics, and we have twins in the Atlantic, Philippe and Rena. Other than that, things are relatively quiet. Keep in mind, we're still technically in the peak of the Atlantic hurricane season. Just checking to be sure I've got the pronunciation right. It is Rena, Philippe and Rena. This is the 7-day outlook, and these are not going to be in a hurry to move to the west. They're just not. In fact, the steering currents collapse, and I would suggest for both of these things, they're just not going to be in a hurry to move at all. And the interaction between the two might be interesting. Maybe some Fujiwara type effect going on here, but this is the current forecast from the Hurricane Center for Philippe. Now, the original thinking was that this thing would dissipate by the weekend. Now they are keeping it a weak tropical storm through Monday night of next week, and it just does the hokey pokey out here. It slows down, drifts southwest, and turns north before reaching any of the islands. This is the super ensemble output for Philippe. And again, you can see at some point, if anything survives out here, it should turn north and kick on out. So Rena, top winds 40 miles an hour, and this is the one that's trailing Philippe. And this will be gaining latitude. The NHC keeps it under hurricane strength. And it's the same concept. This is the super ensemble output. This thing will probably turn north and kicking out. So really, at the moment, it looks like neither of these, Philippe or Rena, will become a hurricane, and neither of these will affect any landmass. But as always, we'll watch. But the Gulf of Mexico, we see no tropical trouble, at least for the next 7 days, if you're beach-bound. In fact, some schools are on fall break next week already. Wow. All right, model fans, here we go. This is the GFS. This is the 12Z run, valid tomorrow afternoon at 4. Troughing on the west coast, troughing on the east coast, ridging in between, an omega-type block, if you will. And it should be another sunny day across the state. Highs in the 80s. Great night for high school football tomorrow night. Saturday, upper 80s. Some folks may be touching 90 on Saturday. But again, no rain for the college football game. Sunday, we're still dry. Same thing, highs 87 to 91. And the first half of next week, dry. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. But let's go to a week from today, Thursday, the 5th of October. And again, you can see the GFS continues with the idea of a long-wave trough approaching from the west along with a surface front. And in advance of that surface front, a chance of showers. Not so convinced this will be a big rain event, but We need it. For example, today, this is the 12th consecutive day Birmingham's had no rain. We'll certainly take that. So, again, if this works out toward the end of next week, a chance of showers. And once that front passes, we'll turn noticeably cooler. Let's go out 10 days. This is Sunday, the 8th of October. Got a big vortex over eastern Canada and a pretty cool, dry air mass. And look at those low thickness values up around the Great Lakes. That's suggesting that some folks up there in upper Michigan might see some snow in about 10 days. Come on now. But still, in terms of a really big, widespread, beneficial rain, we're just not seeing that. No signals in modeling for the next 15 days. This is coming off the GFS ensemble. The mean is still about 1/2 inch, not that much. And that's valid between now and the 14th of October. Temperatures, you can see upper 80s tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday. Mid-80s much of next week. But look at the end of this cycle here. And again, this is the National Blend of Models for Birmingham. By Saturday the 7th, the high dropping to 80, and by Sunday the 8th, the high dropping to 76, with lows well down in the 50s. So there you go. Cool weather fans, something to look forward to. And seeing a pretty good change now in the 8 to 14-day guidance. This is just in. This is for October 6th through the 12th. If you recall, the graphic we showed you yesterday had this mass amount of red above average for the eastern half of the country. Well, that's gone. And this is suggesting temperatures for North Alabama near average and maybe a little above average for the south, but probably not by much. We'll get that cool air. We all know it's coming. Sometimes you have to be patient down here. Let's roll that kid cam video. Central School, Huntsville, Madison County, and boy, we had a packed peanut gallery in the lunchroom today. Yes. And always a big shout out to the lunchroom ladies. And look at this. The Colts respect the Polygon. Got to love those Central Colts, but big shout out to the lunchroom ladies. I mean, we take over the whole lunchroom, and this is when they're pretty busy, but those kids were just great today. We had some third graders in there, sixth, seventh graders, just a great crowd. Wonderful school. So again, to all the teachers, the administrative staff, and the students at Central School in Huntsville. Great visit today. You guys are looking good. So tomorrow we'll be at a homeschool group in Birmingham. And then tomorrow evening, we'll be at Pleasant Grove High School. For Friday night rivals, the Spartans hosting the Parker Thundering Herd. We'll be there live on ABC 3340 at 4, 5, and 6. Blitz Game Day on our sister station, My 68 at 6:30. The game itself at 7 over on My 68. And Saturday, it's a book signing. We're going to be at the Alabama Biscuit Company on Rocky Ridge Road in Vestavia Hills. And we are looking forward to that. It's going to be from 9 to noon. Our new children's weather book is out. Just released, the Benny and Chipper series. This one is called The Wonder of Thunder. If you have kids that like weather, maybe have a little fear, this is written for them. The target age is kindergarten through 4th grade. And we've also got the original Benny and Chipper, Prepared Not Scared. We'll have the other books, the hats, the shirts, all the weather dweeb stuff. It's great. We take a lot of pictures and we have a lot of fun. So I hope to see you there Saturday morning at the Alabama Biscuit Company, and that's their location on Rocky Ridge Road in Vestavia Hills. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening right across the hall in Studio A, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.